Hey guys, what's up? This is my video for building the mech from Doom Eternal used by the Dark Lord Davoth. I don't know, it's a weird name. I don't know, I don't like it. Anyway, but saw the mech in the thing, I thought it was cool and I decided to build it. So, here we are. I'm gonna start with the body as usual, and then we'll move down to the legs and then the arms, so same pattern as usual. A little bit of weird stuff with this one, so we'll just jump right in. So I'm going to start with the hips, actually. So we have this assembly. You can, I mean, it's pretty basic, to be honest. It's really nothing special by any means. But some of those 2x2 plates, all that stuff, you got to have two of those so it has enough space for the seat. So the seat is both of those L plates, 1x2 plate and a jumper plate. So that'll just go in right there. And then have this, which is some more of those L plates upwards facing, 2x2s and 2x2 plates on the side, a tile for the seats, all that. So minifig is going to go right in that cradle right there. For this region, it's going to go around here, which means that we have to connect these two downwards and upwards facing 1x2 by 2x2 L plates, and then some of these with I put this as the detailing, just as some curved stuff on the side, but just something to fill that in basically, so you can do other things with that. So that'll go into those sides right there. So there we are. So that'll just create that big zigzaggedy thing. So this is going to be a matrix of a bunch of different things. Got a wheel well, one of those, and a outrider arm, 2x2 curved slope, and then a hinge here to connect to, and then this piece and some grill detailing on the back. That'll just connect to the back of that right there, and then it'll fold down. It's not going to go all the way down to touching it, but because of this, it clears a little bit upwards of that. For this assembly, for the chest piece, we got a hinge there, and then got one of these 1x1s with two studs on the side, some slopes there to give it a nice curved smooth look, and then some 1x2 plates, stud in the middle for the symbol that's in the middle of his chest, and then that'll just connect there and to the bottom. And so that should, it's going to go to a little bit in front of the ball and socket joints that the arm is going to be around. So, and then it also is stopped by the front of the seat. So there we are. To move, I guess, to the back of this, we're going to have the coattail things that he has, basically just ball and socket joint, 1x4 by 1x2 L plate, and then another one of those slopes. So this will connect, and this is actually needed for the structural durability, and this also just came off. This doesn't have much that's actually guarding it, so actually be careful with that when you're building your own one of these, if you choose to do that for your own Doom mocks. I have not seen a whole lot of Doom mocks, so if there's anyone that's really into Doom and really into Lego, then I would love to see what you can come up with. So there we are for that. Pretty basic assembly, and then the same thing on the other side, so I'll try to get through that real quick. I actually just loosened up one of those same pieces that I just had to fix a moment ago, so kind of gives you a key of honesty there of it don't always work out that well. So that one's coming off. Let me fix that real quick. So angle that and put that back on. There we are. Okay, and then moving down to the legs, this is how it's going to look in the end. Kind of odd hinging, but I'll get to that in a moment. For the foot, we got a ball and socket joint on this pin here. They'll insert into there, and then just some different pieces to put some stuff on the sides. You could build the foot up more. I decided not to because the foot isn't that huge in the actual game and all that. This is just some different, side plating and curved piece to put on there and make it look all nash and pretty. And then that'll go onto the back because it's a pretty long thing. It's actually longer than it is tall if you look at the schematics and stuff for this one, so that's fun. 2x2 tile, jumper plates, some angling pieces, and then a clip there. So the clips are kind of interesting. That's how I hinge the knee. Ball and socket joint for the hips, and then something for a little bit of detailing on the back. The way that I did the knee is you can basically see how I did the knee. It's decentralized clips here, and so it's not centralized like most skeletons of like mechs and stuff. Using the term skeleton pretty basically. And vaguely, I guess. But so that'll all just go like that. And I would also say keep it like kind of bent like this, because if you just have it all straightened out, you kind of just got that big gap there. So you can do more things to fill that in, but if you have it like this, it'll have it a little bit more, evened out and everything. So that'll just connect in here. And they can't move back very much because of the coattails, but kind of just a consequence of this mech design. There's not a whole lot you can... obviously you can just build it completely differently, but, I'll leave that up to you guys. I'm not going to re-engineer that entire thing because it's really not that needed. So that'll just stand up like that. Putting this to the side a bit for the arm now. So start with the shoulder being a larger ball joint instead of the usually smaller ones for ball and sockets, shoulders and stuff. Got this L piece, and then one of these jumper plates. For the side armor, we'll connect some of this and give it that more shape with some of the spiky bits and things. And then moving to the lower arm, we got starting with this, and then the hand is actually a headlight brick with some clips on the side of it. So we'll just put that to there. That'll allow it to twist and move in and out, which is nice for displayability in mocks. Another one of these L pieces, just some sloping details, and then just another one of the same there. For the connection of the two, we have this. It's kind of just a matrix of different L pieces. I keep on calling them that because I don't actually have a name for them, but cheese slope in the back to fill stuff in a little bit more. One of these 1x2 vertical hinges, clips, whatever. Another one of those, and that'll connect to the bottom. And then this here. So this actually fills everything in, so even when it's curved, it's not a completely hollowed out thing, but that's a full 90 degrees of motion. So those will connect to the sides. Be careful of this, but that'll just go in like there and here. So there we go. And then this will close in like that. The head is another one of those. It's got two different facing snot bricks, and then some cheese slopes to create that curvature of the face. Headlight brick up here, hinge in the back, another hinge here to go to a motorcycle bar, and then another one of these, just horn pieces. That'll connect to this clip right here. So that'll go there, and you can hinge that at, multiple different angles to create whatever sort of positioning of the head you want. This does not turn to the side, unfortunately, so you got that problem. For this, got a half pin there, technic half pin, and then a full pin connected to a pipe sort of piece, and then a 1x1 with a stud on one side there, and then a bar and a sort of skeleton robot arm piece thing. Those will connect to pieces in the back, just like that. Gray colors work, red colors work, black colors work, it all works. So you could build that multiple ways because it doesn't have any exact specs. So that just folds in the back. For this one, it's a little bit more unstable in this. It might just be a loose one of these that I have, but sort of Technic half pins with the cross pin on it, I guess. And then this is that piece with that on it to make it a little bit beefier. So the same sort of pull as earlier. More just different clips and stuff. I'm not going to explain all that. Another one of these side pieces, and there's some basic detailing on the top. I didn't put a whole bunch of effort into the shoulder cans because I don't actually like them all that much, so when I'm displaying this I usually have it without those on. But this is how I usually fold those back. And then, yeah, so that's all I really got for comments. If in the future I get some good Nexonite sword pieces and stuff, I will actually make a full sword and shield for this, but I don't have those at the moment, and so there's not really much that I can do. In any case, that's all I got to say about this. If you want to see more of this mock, as far as the flexibility, scale, and everything, go to look at my other video. Comment below, please, if you have any ideas, because I will take them. I consider all of them. And yeah, and I will build them if possible, and it will be in minifigure scale. So yeah, that's all I got for this mock. Like and subscribe if you like this sort of content. Go check out my other stuff. I got stuff for Halo, Overwatch, StarCraft, all sorts of different things. Some Star Wars, Warhammer 40k, some other stuff like that. So wide range of stuff. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Go ahead and have a great day. Have fun and keep on building.